buddy John here, and I'm just using. It's been a really big meeting. We accomplished a lot, so feel free to ask questions. We around them, uh, ask questions and get information from that. We'd be happy to provide you with some. It's been really tiring, so I have a bit of a fried mind. So don't mind me using the phone and stuff like that. But I got some good information. A lot of these are from me. A lot of them is from a conference I went to a few weeks ago. I think it was a couple weeks where we went to Florida for our DD council and got a lot of good stuff. But the first thing I wanted to stick with is, and these are things kind of focus more on guardianship specifically, and eventually we'll talk into other things as things progress. But the first thing I wanted to touch up on is, one of the first thing that's mentioned in here is something to do with Michigan, with guardianship related to that, but I'll round about that. But there's also a thing in regards to a thing out of organization or a club or whatnot out of Massachusetts called Gator Rights or something like that, where it provides we're looking to get into that, but it provides research and things like that and for alternatives to guardianship, and a lot of this stuff is. They look for key participants and demographics and for people from in different school systems and stuff like that. Um, or specifically youth or whoever. I don't know if it's progress. I've talked about it and asked questions. They say it's in the progression stages, so it could advance other things potentially. And one of them, and I think it's called, to put in better words, we're hoping to look more into it and possibly, hopefully get picked next time because I heard we put our name out there for it, but we didn't get picked. So we're hoping to make ourselves more known. But I think it's called, part of it's called Center on Youth Voice, Youth Choice, and a lot of it has to do with advocacy, but I think that itself, maybe even the Michigan is one as well, where they go out talk with people, they interview people, and they get information from them based on the demographics and the things they talk about, and they analyze that data, but they interview that data and they summarize it and stuff like that. So basically, data analysis, and they hope to provide or work with people to provide alternatives to guardianship and different new solutions to it, and um, so basically, they also do something, and especially through the Gator advocacy side of things, where they hope to have people become their own advocates, or people become advocates, and each state or a certain amount of states are selected to be advocates for that. I know North Dakota's a little out there, so we're hoping to kind of bridge the gap and kind of expose ourselves and hopefully market ourselves a little bit more, which we've been working hard to doing. But anyways, the big thing is that I think we wanted to go over, talk about, and I think is the gist of things, and I think there's other ways of saying it as well, is folks get guardianship placed on them when they turn a certain age or whatnot. Sometimes unexpectedly, everybody's situation is differently, but they get guardianship placed on them. They have no idea why. They don't know what's going on. Some are in the progression stages. They get doubt placed on them. They get assumptions placed on them. They get walls put up for whatever reason, and they don't know until it's too late, or they don't learn about it, or build on any obstacles until too late. Then it gets that all that hard work on even progressing and progressing and being better on stuff. You kind of waste a lot of time fighting the system and stuff like that. So the system manifests itself. So you have to pretty much uh, working against that and fighting that hit on early on. So that's what these things sources are about. So we're looking to hopefully tackle and think of alternatives and ideas and plans and outsourcing here and kind of building up to that, or bringing those other sources in here and kind of and get involved with that at the same time. So we're always open to ideas and stuff like that. But basically, even with the youth voice or whatnot, we're hoping to learn more about this because we were just kind of, see, by going to these conferences, we learn our own data analysis and stuff like that. We would take notes and stuff like that. So we're hoping to break that stuff down too and stuff like that. But that's pretty much what the conference is about. Usually what conferences are anyways in some cases. But we hope to become ambassadors, which we kind of are, and we're really good at it. So I feel like we would offer some really good competition, and and also by spreading the word, and uh, and I think we're progressing as a council. We just need to get that out there to more people and stuff.
Mhm. Is that it? Awesome. Thank you very much. The Center for Youth Voice or Youth Choice and Youth Voice, we did put in an application with PNA and NDCPD to do more training on supported decision making. Like John was saying, he really liked that. We didn't get picked in that first cohort, but if it comes around again, he's really interested in us exploring that option. And if even if we didn't, what can we do more to promote supported decision making as an alternative to guardianship?
Yeah. And you just it's just an idea, an approach, and kind of building off of it, and just starting from somewhere. Like we just talked today, each thing starts with a question or an idea or something
Mhm.
fun or whatnot, and that's kind of how I've learned to kind of overcome things. And a lot of it's been the creation of what makes me unique and stuff like that. My experiences. Not everybody else is here, so and part of that's part of the council.
Yes. And now we are off to BSC because, as we know, John's a good story writer. So we're
Yep.
going to go interview the staff at BSC on the peer to peer program they're doing. So look for that in a little bit. So we got to head out to BSC now. So thank you, everybody.
Cheers.